How's it going, everybody? It's Ryan. Gonna go over my workout routine from 18. Doing some squats here. This time you may notice that I am wearing spandex. These pants, I'm gonna wear shorts from now on. Don't like. It looks like those lines look like I'm wearing a diaper. Anyways, I got some shoes using the some flats now, not using the Olympic shoes, just to try things out. This is probably the second time of this particular week that I'm actually squatting. And using the Reebok FTR lights, the one that Mark Bell promotes, the one that he helped design with Jesse Burdick and Reebok, and you'll see that I'm squatting high, and I wanted to make a video and just talk a little bit about why you should squat high, or I should say maybe why I squat high. And one of the things I've been beginning to realize, and just as I train and get better and get stronger, is that when I force depth, I have knee problems. And when I force depth with other people and training them, they start to have knee problems. So the best option is to either not squat the depth or not squat at all. So if given a choice, would you rather not squat at all or not squat the depth? So, I mean, that's the thing. So anyway, so kind of why I want to bring up this topic, because I watched this video with Brett Gibbs on I think it was Omar Isuf's channel, talking about squat depth. And I think it's important that when you watch any advice on training, is that you got to look at the context, and then you also got to consider your training age, how long you've been training, and then also the limits of your knowledge and what you know about yourself and about the body. Because we got to remember that when it comes to training, everyone's a little individual with individual variation with problems. And the thing is that what we're trying to do to get stronger and get the best results is that we have to be able to maintain, or I should say accumulate volume. And the only way you're going to be able to do that is if you can stay injury free. And one of the big traits or things to understand about staying injury free is staying pain free. So if you squat and your knee hurts all the time, there's a good chance that you're either going to hurt something because it keeps hurting and you just try to kind of tough it out, or number two, you're not going to be able to push yourself hard enough to get the desired results you're looking for. And that's essentially what we're trying to do. We're trying to get stronger, we're trying to build muscle, we're trying to push ourselves to our limits. And you can't do that if you're under lots and lots of, I should say, joint pain. There's always pain because you're pushing yourself, but the pain localized in one particular region of your body on one side is usually a recipe for a disaster, or I should say more of a warning sign. Usually asymmetrical pain is usually one of the things that I use when trying to determine when someone is having problems, or whether we decide to continue on squatting deep or whatnot. And it's always just interesting, because when you've had one bad knee or just kind of one weaker side, it tells you a lot of things, and you have to decide whether or not you want to keep proceeding forward with the methodology you're going with, and that is, in this case, trying to squat deep or just squat close, and just try to build strength in a way that makes sense for you. And what makes sense for me is to take my time, push myself, and when I'm feeling really good, amp it up and really crank the weight, crank the reps, may set some rep PRs, set some 1 rep max PRs. And then when I'm just feeling neutral or not at my best, I just grind away and just get some work done to make sure that I can keep continually increasing volume. Because in the past, what I've noticed is that when I do push really hard for periods of time, I end up burning myself out. I won't even say burning myself out, not really. I would say more like I just end up getting minor injuries and little nags that slow me down. And then I have to reassess what I'm doing. And that's constantly what you're doing when you're training. You're constantly, what you should be doing at least, is reassessing what it is that you're trying to do, what your results are. Are you getting stronger? Are you getting weaker? Are you hurting more? Are you hurting less? Are you having lots of good pain? Are you having lots of bad pain? And that's sort of kind of what this is about. It's when you do your own program and you're trying to auto-regulate, I guess, what you can call it, you need to determine what kind of results you're getting, because a lot of the time you can get really great strength results, but at the sacrifice of lots of joint problems and lots of just a lot of unintended consequences for trying to accelerate results. And I'll just kind of tangent this discussion to stimulants and pre-workouts, because one thing that I've been trying to do is keep caffeine really strong in my system. And to me, what that means is not taking a ton of pills, not taking too many like official pre-workouts, and just sticking to coffee, making coffee strong. Because what the problem is that with coffee is I end up it's good. Coffee's good, but the problem with pre-workouts, that's so easy to just keep kind of, if I'm working late and I'm training lots of clients in a row, it's so easy to just grab an energy drink, and every time I increase the dosage per day, it robs from the future. It makes it so that I become less sensitive to other stimulants, or more, or the same amount, meaning that I have to drink more coffee, take more pre-workout to get the same effect. And a lot of the time, pre-workout tends to be a work pre-workout, not even for working out, but just to get through the day at work, and that's kind of what I don't want. Here is a 573 deadlift that I miss, and I bailed pretty quickly because I ran out of air. Interestingly enough, I thought it was 551, and when I picked it, and when I redid the math, it was 573. If you guys remember this video from either Instagram or a shorter video I posted a few weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, you go like, why'd you let go? Honestly, I didn't even know it was that high off the ground, which is kind of crazy. So anyways, question of the day, what is your recent PR, rep PR, or recent rep PR? I want to know what your rep PR is from the last maybe 4 months, 4 weeks, excuse me, not 4 months. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Later.